I know right now it feels like we're in this state of almost perpetual flags at half staff. People are hurting right now. And when people are hurting, you want to do something. You want to let off those feelings. You want to show support for those immediately affected. When, tragedy befalls somebody at church or something, you bring food. When tragedy befalls complete strangers, but strangers who make up your community, you do this, what we're seeing behind me. You go to where it happened. You bring flowers, you bring candles, you write signs, you bring balloons, you bring your family and you hug and you cry. This growing memorial here on Table Mesa at the King Soopers. It's quite a scene right now. Denver 7's Patrick Perez continues our team coverage. And Patrick, you have some resources that I think we could all use right now when we're having a hard time.
Yeah, absolutely, Shannon. When stuff like this happens, we always ask ourselves, how can we help? How can we make the pain go away? We really can't, but we can help these families emotionally and financially, and in doing so, we can help our own mental health in dealing with all of this.
What happened in Boulder Monday afternoon will cause a lifetime of pain and grief for some, feelings Coloradans are far too familiar with.
Columbine and Aurora shooting and a couple of others.
And each time, Coloradans have stepped up to help.
One of the ways that people connect with that humanity is by saying, what can I do?
Robin Finnegan is with the Colorado Healing Fund. She says as early as Monday night, people had started donating to help the families of the King Soopers mass shooting victims.
It certainly can't bring people back. It can't heal your broken heart. But what it can do is provide resources so that you're not alone in this struggle.
The Colorado Healing Fund is just one of 3 official donation funds identified by Boulder County. The Colorado State Lodge Fraternal Order of Police and Community Foundation Boulder County are the other 2. And while making donations to these funds helps these families, it also often helps our mental health and how we process these tragedies.
Then there are the types of things where you don't feel like you have any control at all. And I think what happened in Boulder is a good example of that.
Dr. Carl Clark is the president and CEO of Mental Health Center of Denver. He says now, more than ever, is the time to take care of yourself.
Exercise, meditation, getting good sleep, talking to friends and family. Those are things that can be really helpful.
But don't be afraid to ask for help if you need to.
There's no shame in people saying, I was in that grocery store 5 minutes before this happened, and I am terrified by what happened.
And if you'd like to help out these families, we have links to all 3 of those funds right now on thedenverchannel.com.